Merry Christmas, everyone. We just got back from Thailand. I just got back from Thailand. I don't know where you guys have been during the holidays, but Ron, are we good?
Yeah.
This is a Christmas edition of Dashboard Confessions. So let me start the show already without Ron. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an episode of Dashboard Confessions. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and thank you for liking, viewing, subscribing, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Yes. So, there you go. Are you tired?
Yeah. Nope. No.
See? It's green, red, and you had to ruin it.
I'm the wire.
It's December
You didn't get the memo.
25.
It's like, parang pinag-usapan niyo eh. Ako hindi ako kasama eh.
Okay na ba to?
Okay na yan. Okay na okay. Now, everyone can hear his voice. It's deep, it's dark, it's
Familiar
sexy,
bosses.
and it's legendary. Guys, our guest for today is part of the PBA All-Team Rookie Team. Shucks, did I say that right? All-Team Rookie. Okay, he is a professional basketball player. He is a former UAAP player from the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, my cousin, a future Hall of Famer. Yeah, I called it.
Okay.
Welcome, Tyler Tio. Yeah.
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I think that was the first time someone called me a future Hall of Famer.
Let me
I'll take it.
Let me advance it, and we'll look back in a couple more years, like maybe 20 more years.
That would
20-year career.
That would be solid.
Yeah.
Would be solid.
Soon, di ba?
By the way, he's our cousin. So yeah. Merry Christmas, my cousins. I want to start off with congratulations sa Hennessy brand.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Appreciate that.
Marami tayong drinks. Did you
Oh,
bring any?
dapat pala. Sorry.
Nagdala.
sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Akala ko may sarili kayong sponsor eh. So,
Yeah. No, it will arrive
Soon,
later.
soon.
Yeah, okay.
Kumusta yung ano, Hennessy? How does that work?
So basically, it's I think my deal with them is around 7 months. So it's basically I just have to post for them and
Cool.
attend certain events. Tapos
Nice.
yeah, pretty much the standard sponsorship. In exchange
You allowed to
for-
drink during the season?
Yeah. I mean, we're PBA players now.
Yeah.
We're not high school or
Cool,
college
cool.
anymore. So at the end of the day, as a PBA player, you can do whatever you want in your off time, as long as when it comes to game time and practice, you're there. You're professional.
You planning to do a podcast?
I've always been interested in doing it, so we'll see. Maybe in the future.
Literal na podcast
Ooh.
or
I think-
maybe vlog.
Podcast na siguro more on basketball side.
Pwede,
Oo nga, no?
pwede,
Walang
yeah.
masyadong gumagawa nun
Correct,
sa
correct,
Philippines,
yeah.
no? You know, tawag dito. Sorry. I'm off today.
It's tight.
Hindi, ako na lang magtatanong.
Sige.
Since yung greatest cousin natin when it comes to basketball, sobrang sikat na ngayon. Meron ka bang mga syempre, hindi mo iwasan yung mga girls susunod-sunod sa'yo or alam kung nasan ka, di ba?
You just hit it right on the mark.
Okay, di ba?
Yeah.
Meron ka na bang mga stalkers or may nalaman ka like someone's following you or something na girls or guys?
I wouldn't say stalkers, but siguro may mga fans na, let's say, magko-cover ako ng UAAP game. They try to follow and see if which games I'm covering and andun sila. So
Okay.
I wouldn't call it stalker vibes, but
Big fan
they're
base na.
updated.
Is it important for you to post stories late?
I actually try to do that sometimes, just
Yeah.
to just keep my privacy.
Mahirap yung live, no?
And you know me,
Susundan
diba?
ka nila.
I'm a private, low-key person. If not for me being a basketball player, diba?
Yeah.
yeah.
So, dati kasi, low-key ka. But when you got to the UAAP, biglang sumikat ka. How were you able to deal with that fame? Did you want to stay quiet, or did you want to stay away from it, or you weren't shy?
I think it's a mix of both. Kasi, diba, sabi mo nga, knowing me, I was more of a, shy, low-key person. Just wanted to do my own thing, just play basketball,
Correct.
go home, spend time with my friends, family, then okay na ako dun eh. But I think it comes with the territory. So eventually, I learned how to, what's the term? Embrace it, I guess. Just to, because as a basketball player, you can't help but be watched by a
Yes.
lot of people. So
You were watched more, I assume, sa UAAP than PBA? That time?
Hindi naman siguro. I think iba lang yung market.
Iba yung market, yeah.
I think UAAP kasi more on the universities.
Mhm.
Tapos yung
Correct.
PBA, iba rin yung market nila.
Iba yung crowd, no?
Iba yung crowd, for
yeah. So someone mentioned, to improve local movies, we should stop watching Korean shows.
Oh my God, yes.
Wait, what?
Someone mentioned that. Yeah.
To improve local movies?
Improve local shows.
Uh-huh.
We should ban Korean movies here in the Philippines. If they suggested that and lumaki yung views, should they stop the NBA from being viewed here?
Nah.
Tapos para lumakas yung views ng PBA. What's your take on that?
Nah, I don't think that's the way. I mean, it would probably, in the short term, siguro, it will work. But I think competition-wise, it's good for us to
Agree.
have that bar high so that we can improve. Diba? Our local industries will also improve.
Yeah, I was just messing with you there. So,
Trick question pala.
Yeah, that was just a trick question. That was just for fun. But actually, you've been competing around the world against Americans, Europeans, etc. You've competed everywhere. Do you think there's a chance for you to compete? The Philippines, is there a chance for the Philippines to compete in the Olympics?
I think so, yeah. I think we got a lot of hate in this past FIBA, especially Coach Chot Reyes. But if you think about it, we actually had our best performance ever. So I don't understand why there's so much disappointment from the fans because just a few years ago, we were losing to teams like Italy by 50 points. Tapos ngayon dikit na tayo eh. So,
yeah.
I mean, I guess fans expected more in terms of winning. But
Why
I
do you
think
think
it's
they
a process.
expected more from the Philippines?
Siguro kasi ang tagal din nung preparation natin eh.
Yeah.
So we started preparing for 2023 around I think 2018 or 2019.
Correct,
So
correct.
I guess tumaas yung expectations.
I
But
see. Guys, we're just human.
Grabe yung,
We're not-
grabe yung leap natin.
We
should be proud.
We should be proud of our own and we should be very supportive of our own. Let's shift aside konti. Kasi kakatapos na ng in-season tournament ng NBA.
Yeah.
Ang ganda ng laro. Did you watch the finals?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Well,
did.
what's your take on the in-season tournament?
I think sobrang ganda. Kasi at this point in the regular season sa NBA, diba usually petics lang.
Yes.
Nobody's taking it seriously because the playoffs is how many months away. So this is where they kind of just go through the motions. Tapos 82 game season so it's hard to
Correct.
give it 100% every
whole
single
season.
game.
Correct.
So the fact that there's something different at stake, I think the players are more invested. Tapos it just brings better quality basketball.
So, that being said, do you think the PBA should have an in-season tournament?
Ooh, that would be... Actually, yeah. That would be a good idea. But the thing is, sa PBA kasi the
Less
difference
games.
is less games.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
every game is actually big already.
Uh-huh.
But if we added that would be...
Siguro it's gonna be a different level of excitement
No,
for
no,
the fans.
different
it's
level.
less. 7 games kasing, diba? In-season tournament? Or a bit more?
I think so.
Yeah,
Something
7.
like that. Not too sure.
Sabagay.
But yeah, I think it would drive more
How much should the cash
interest.
vibe?
Yeah.
Cash price be?
Diba?
$500,000 US. Do you think
That's
that
too-
would be big? I
US
didn't
dollars? That's
Yeah.
way too much for PBA.
Yeah,
I know. For the NBA. And nalakihan na si LeBron James dun.
Yeah, that's
I
a
don't
lot of
mind an
money.
extra $500K. Whoa!
That's a lot of money.
I mean, kala ko for LeBron, that's chump change. Yung pala hindi. I'm sure
it probably
is.
is, but
Diba?
it's still
It's
500,000
$500K.
US dollars.
Woo! Sana may ganun ng PBA, no?
Yeah, sana nga. Good for the players. And
Yeah.
I'm sure the fans would enjoy the
That's why
competition.
we have to stop the NBA here. Para dumami view. I'm just kidding with you guys. Maraming magagalit dyan kung nawala yung NBA. You are such a nice person on and off the court. And
Appreciate that.
yes. So, when you're in the court, maraming trash talkers. How do you deal with them?
Actually,
Or, do you get
surprisingly sa PBA, di naman masyadong marami.
Okay.
It's more on...
Mas marami sa UAAP?
Oh, actually.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
But sa PBA, mas physical yung laro.
Okay.
Tapos, I would say, actually, the dirtiness,
Mhm.
pretty much the same. I don't think the PBA is dirtier, but more physical for sure. The players are better, but I don't think I've experienced really being trash talked in the PBA.
Siguro baka during game lang. Tapos after...
Yeah, ganun naman lagi.
ganun
Pati
naman,
sa UAAP,
yeah.
ano eh. Of course, it's physical on the court.
Heat of
They
the
trash
moment
talk.
din,
But
oo.
off the court, everyone's like
Okay.
civil naman.
Mas mature na kasi, no?
I guess, yeah. Saka iba na rin siguro ngayon because of social media.
Ah.
Everyone has that path to be friends off the court. Unlike before na
Talagang...
you don't see each other except
Correct.
when you're on
Game
the court.
So,
laban
nakakagulat kung may nagta-trash talk ba? Is it shocking or is it new to...
Hindi naman.
Hindi naman. So there is pa rin.
Meron pa rin, but
Does
I don't
it affect the
really-
game since hindi common? I'm sure sa NBA, common kaya mas hindi nakaka-affect ng game. Pero sa PBA, like you said, hindi ganun ka-common. So if someone does it, bago siya. So nakaka-affect ba ng game yun?
For me, hindi. Kasi I'm just focused on whatever our team needs to do. So when someone does that, parang it just comes out of the other ear.
Pero
Okay.
eto, may tanong ako. Di ba you also played basketball, yung league nyo?
Yeah.
Yung Psycho ba yun?
Hindi,
No.
sa Psycho.
Yung, basta di ba you're playing
Yeah.
basketball?
Yeah.
Doon din sa inyo ba may trash talkan din?
Oo naman, pero rare na eh. Nung college ako mas marami. Kasi mas bata eh.
Yeah,
Pero
yeah.
kung once you graduate, mas less na eh.
Hindi ka na naapektuhan, parang gano'n.
Ako honestly emotional guy ako.
Actually, emotional guy si Wade.
Lagi akong pumapatol pag nagto-trash talk.
tinulo.
Pero lately, since nag-graduate na
Yeah.
ako, that was like, 7 years ago. Hindi na ako hindi na ako masyadong pumapatol.
I think depende rin sa tao eh. Because some people, pag pumapatol sila, nawawala sila sa game nila. Pero may iba naman na pag na-trash talk sila parang
Lalo silang nagiging
ganaan. Ginaganaan sila.
Kasi kung nato-trash talk ka, yung tendency mo is, saskoran ko to.
Yeah.
Which is bad. Kaya as
it
much
could
as
be good,
possible.
it could be bad.
Yeah, correct. But dapat yung sponsor na next one, hindi dumating. But so, I'm gonna ask ahead. I'm sure you watch the UAAP too. Do you miss playing there?
I do actually, I do.
Okay.
Iba yung excitement of the crowd, the alumni, tapos the intensity of the games din, I miss it.
Mas ibang intensity sa UAAP over PBA?
For me, kasi sa UAAP, parang everyone's like 110% every time. Up
Yeah.
and down the court, full court press.
Mas nakapagod.
Mas nakakapagod for sure. But in the PBA, the players are way better. They're more skilled, bigger, more experienced, so smarter.
Sa bagal yung game.
Mas mabagal yung game. It's more deliberate. Like
Yeah.
teams know exactly what they're gonna do, how they're gonna score. Whereas sa UAP parang minsan
Takbuhan.
bara-bara eh. Yeah.
So
Correct.
you can say mas more strategic yung...
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, yeah.
So, since nanood ka nga, which team were you rooting for?
In the UAP?
Yeah.
Ateneo, of course.
Ateneo.
Yeah.
Sa finals?
Well, wala yung Ateneo sa finals.
Yeah, so sa finals, sino?
Finals, I would have to say LaSalle because Coach Topex
Exactly.
was my coach.
I was gonna ask that. How
Tapos-
happy are you for him?
Very, very happy. Very happy. Actually, yung dami kong connections sa LaSalle because one, Coach Topex was my former head coach who pretty much gave me my break, diba,
Yeah,
in the PBA.
correct.
So, super happy for him. That's one. Tapos yung strength and conditioning coaches nila.
Oh, it's the same.
They're also our strength and conditioning coaches at Phoenix.
Oh, cool.
So exactly the same program. So lahat medyo there's a connection talaga. So their players also lift weights where we train.
Oh,
so
so
we
you-
see them almost every day.
Cool. I see. So, back when you were a rookie, how did he treat you?
Coach Topex.
Yeah.
He pretty much gave me the trust right away. Gave me the keys to the offense. And nung draft night pa lang, I think I told you the story already
Yeah.
before, but I'll just repeat it for everyone who hasn't heard it. When I got drafted by Coach Topex and Phoenix, he told me that same night, I'm gonna start you. We were looking for a
Wow.
starting point guard, and we're happy that we got you. I'm gonna start.
Whoa, that's amazing.
No, zero practices with them.
Were you shocked when he said that?
I was shocked because coming into the draft, I was expecting I was off the bench in college, right? So obviously the pro levels in your mind, it's like a step
He
higher.
saw something in you.
He saw something
when
in
you
me
were.
that maybe I didn't even see in myself.
No, that's what we saw in you. That's
Yeah.
why we were frustrated back
Exactly, I know.
then. So we were so happy when you were starting right away on your rookie season. When you were playing for the UAAP, you didn't have much minutes, and now that you have a much bigger role. You know, how long did it take for you to adjust?
It took a while, I think, in terms of the workload on my body. I cramped up a lot in some of the games, so that was one adjustment that I had to make. Physical, tapos yung just the mental focus of every game you're starting, so you have to start strong. Kasi iba yung preparation, di ba? As a guy coming off the bench, you have the opportunity to see what's going on from the starters, right?
Yeah.
So, as a starter, you have to make sure na 100% ka agad, you start strong, or else your team's already at a big disadvantage.
Correct,
So that's
correct.
one of the adjustments.
Right now you're number 2. I don't by December 20. As of now, you're number 2 in the standings. Are you surprised?
I would say no, because I knew that we've been laying the foundation already. The past year, dami naming games na we lost by 1 point,
Yeah.
by one possession. So this year, baliktad naman. We had a lot of games that we won single possession games.
Correct.
So yung 50-50 games, they kind of went to our favor this year. So
Cool.
I would say that we beat the teams that we felt we really should beat. So so far so good.
Do you smell championship?
That's a long time from now. That's a long time from now.
Oh,
But-
it can happen this year. This season, my friend.
Yeah, this season, yeah. But
Eye on the prize.
I'm not gonna say no, because obviously as a competitor, you expect the most out of yourself. So
Yeah, you're number 2
That's the
right
goal.
now. Let
That's the
that
goal.
sink in. You're number 2.
Yep,
There is
yep.
a very big chance. You know.
well, it is a long season, pa. So
Yeah, sa
let's
bagay.
see. But we're on a good track.
Yes,
And,
yes.
Yeah.
How many times a day do you work out?
Well, weights, and then
Well, I guess for basketball,
for basketball,
including basketball. Yeah.
pag in season na,
Yeah.
I just do pre-practice shooting, and then practice, the team practice,
Mhm.
and then post-practice shooting. Then that's it. I get my rest because, like I said, I cramp up a lot during
Mhm.
games, and I play heavy minutes. So
Yes, you do.
you have to find the balance of, trying to improve, working on your game, and also resting.
Mhm.
Pero
So-
pag off-season, that's when I do like 2-3 times a day.
Pero I think naman na you need more cardio than like yung normal sa like weights sa gym, di ba?
Yeah.
Especially if you run the court.
Yep, for sure.
How does a day look like for you, Tyler Tio?
For me, well, like today we were given the day off, so slept in and then went straight here.
Okay.
Pag ano naman, when we have practices, we start at 8 a.m. So
Okay.
I try to get to the practice facility by 6:37, and then I lift weights before practice, get shots up, and then practice from 8 to, let's say, 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, get my post-practice shots up, and then treatment. So ice my knees, whatever. Get massage, therapy,
It's
cupping.
half of your day, technically,
half of my day,
for
yeah.
basketball.
So
Which is cool.
Yeah, by 12 I'm done. I'm done
Okay.
with my day, so I can do whatever I want.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a dream job for a lot of people.
Exactly.
But
It
it's
is, it
actually really hard when you're in the process. O sa bagay, if
It
you're
is,
in the
for sure.
moment.
Yeah.
Everything, when we were kids,
Yo,
alam mo
yeah.
yun, when we were kids, I think, from what I remember, you always wanted to be a PBA player.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
You were, you were always shooting around and nasa Pioneer pa tayo.
Yeah.
Laging, what do you want to be when you want to grow up? A PBA player.
Yep. Yep.
I
So-
think as young as 8 or 10, I already see Ty with
basketball.
Yun talaga yung
Dwayne
gusto
Wade
niya.
with the
yeah,
ball.
like
yeah.
that.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
It was always my passion.
Correct.
did you
yeah.
ever lose passion along the way?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I like that. I did for a while in college because
Yeah.
as you said, there was a point where I wasn't getting the minutes that I felt I should have been getting. But with the practices that we were having, it was like super tough. Tapos may school pa kami. We had to focus on our academics. So I was really burned out and parang nawala na yung love for the game at that point. So yun, I think that's the time when I could say I lost my passion. But
It's actually pretty late in your age,
Yeah.
considering you're playing since you were 5, 4.
yeah, so I started varsity when I was 9, and then tuloy-tuloy na yun. I never stopped. High school, varsity, college, varsity.
Fun fact, magkakampi kami ng preschool days. Yeah, pero
XBA days.
XBA
Yep.
days, yeah. And then I transferred, but he continued and he grew and he's gotten so much, so better. Look at where he is now.
Appreciate that.
Imagine if I didn't leave, makakasabay ko kaya? Hindi rin.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Di mo alam.
Who knows? Yung mga what ifs na yan. But yeah, no regrets. I mean,
You're still playing naman now.
no, yeah, but he's,
Yeah, well, yeah.
he's in a different level.
I know.
now, yeah. So every single day, you didn't lose passion. Tuloy-tuloy yung ano niya eh. Yung
Yung drive to play.
yeah. Where do you get the drive to play? Is it because na-inspire ka sa mga pinapanood mo or sinasabi mo, shit, gumagaling ako every day?
I think it's a mix of all those things. So, one, syempre sa start, when you're a kid, you watch all those guys. Dwayne Wade, yun yung idol ko, diba? Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
So, that guy inspired me. He showed me what it was like to be an elite basketball player. Tapos, I guess from that point, from it being a passion and something that I love doing, I saw that I was getting better, improving, and then eventually I made it my goal to make it to the college level. And then when I made it there, when I saw that my teammates were making it to the pro level, that's when I realized, oh, I was just practicing with this guy, a couple of months ago, and now he's doing well in the
Did you say, were
PBA.
you
Now
like,
he's
shit,
abroad.
I think I'm better than him. You don't have to mention names. Yeah. I can
Yeah.
make it there.
Yeah, for sure. Yun yung confidence booster when you see guys that you played against and played with make it to the next level. You're like, I belong on the same court as that guy, so for sure I can make it. I just need to keep working on my game, keep getting better, and I'll make it.
So is it safe to say na you're still not at that point na masasabi mo na, okay, I already reached my dream, kumbaga?
I think I reached my dream of making it to the PBA, but I'm nowhere near satisfied. I think there's so much more that I can accomplish in the PBA, and it's just the beginning. Hopefully, God willing, my health stays 100%. So hopefully, it's just the beginning.
So curious lang na question, if before hindi ka nakahawak ng basketball when you were a kid or growing up,
Or let's say he lost his passion when back
pwede,
in college.
yeah, yung back
Yeah.
in college. Sa tingin mo, anong ginagawa mo ngayon?
What would you be if you weren't a basketball player?
Yeah.
That's tough. I think actually that's one of the reasons why I really pursued basketball, because I don't see myself doing anything else. Parang at this point, I don't see myself being a corporate guy. I don't think I learned the necessary skills in college because I was so focused on basketball. I mean, obviously, I still have to balance my studies, but ibang level yung when you really want to pursue corporate, you have to start in college early. Na, you join lots of orgs, make sure you get experience from, organizing stuff in orgs nga. But because of basketball, I didn't have the chance to join that. So I really put, most of my eggs in one basket. So I don't know, what would I be? Maybe something to do with media, siguro basketball pa rin,
Yeah.
but
Media, yeah.
media, maybe being yung ginagawa ko as a UAAP analyst,
Correct.
maybe a broadcaster din
For basketball.
for basketball, yeah.
Or
For sure, something to
Or
do
a-
with
podcaster.
Podcaster, di ba?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Basta anything to do with basketball, maybe even coaching.
Oh yeah. That's true. Let's shift aside to another topic. I mean, your fan base is in love with Andy and Tyler. Yeah. Nobody ever touches that when I check your interviews. Konti lang.
Yeah.
Let's touch it today
Okay.
if you're okay with it.
Sure.
So, let's start it off. How did you both meet?
Okay, so we met in high school. It was EDSOR, Peace Camp. And it was a camp, basically a leadership camp for people from Lasal, Green Hills, Xavier, Poveda, and Ika. And then, coincidentally, we were chosen for the morning prayer.
Wow.
Kayong dalawa?
Yeah.
Lord, you've answered my
Like,
prayers.
it was just out of chance. Like, one of the teachers, he picked me. Tay, ikaw mag-lead ng prayer. I was like, okay, no problem. And then he picked, and I don't know if he was trying to set us up on purpose or not, but yeah, he picked Andy.
You want to thank him?
Thank you. Sure, you're the man. Thank you. And then, we were chosen for the prayer. Then I was like, oh, this girl's pretty cute. She's pretty.
Oh, you didn't see her from afar?
I saw her from afar when she was walking. And
Okay.
then we stood together. We were preparing for the prayer, who was going to do what part. And then...
Did you propose, put your hands together?
Yun kagad.
Ganun naman talaga sa prayer, diba?
No, sa misa yun eh.
like Our Father.
That's a normal prayer. Hindi lang sa misa yun. It's everywhere. Anyways, go
Yeah.
ahead. I'm sorry.
That's a good one. No, I didn't. We just did the prayer. And then after that was... When we went home, that's when I, shot my shot. I messaged her. I was like, good job with the prayer.
Para kunwari hindi alata.
Yeah, I was like, hey, good job with the prayer. You were so composed. I was so nervous. And
You were
then
nervous for prayers?
I mean, I
Katabi
was
kasi
just,
si
I was
Ade,
just shooting my shot. man.
okay.
I was just shooting my shot.
Okay.
But yeah, I was actually nervous.
Oh, cool.
And then, from there we became friends. Tapos, eventually it was prom season, and then we asked each other. That's dun na, develop na.
Who asked first?
She asked me first.
Wow! Iba talaga itong
Yeah,
natin na
that's
to.
my cousin right there.
No, but I was gonna ask her anyway. It's just
Okay.
that nakataon na Iko was before Xavier prom.
I see.
Okay.
Tatanong ko ba to?
Sige!
Itong next question.
Oh!
Tatanong ko. Kung ayaw mo, ano man na lang.
Okay.
When did you guys have your first kiss? Was it during
Ooh.
prom night?
Or before?
It was prom night. Yeah.
Nah. Ang dami talaga nangyayari pag
Yeah.
prom,
Because before prom, we were just friends.
Okay.
So we were just friends for like a year, and then prom was really where
Junior prom?
junior prom.
Okay,
That's
cool.
where it developed. Then
So doon
prom
din
night.
naging kayo? Or
I mean,
later on?
eventually after that.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that was our first kiss.
I know na LDR kayo, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
And,
She's actually here now.
Oh, she's
in the
happy.
Philippines.
Okay, for the Christmas season. That's nice. But we're going away tomorrow.
Oh right.
Well, is she coming to Taiwan?
No.
No, okay.
She'll
So
be in Japan.
I see. So, yeah. For now, LDR kayo na? On a regular day, kung hindi holiday.
Yeah.
So, what love advice can you give sa mga LDR? Kaya kay Big Boy Cheng, nakita mo naman highlights niya.
Oh.
Love advice niya for women, look the other way. So, let's get your advice
My
for men.
advice? Okay.
For men or for LDR.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Ibang market yun, ah.
For LDR, I would say, if you're gonna push through with it, make sure that you really love the person. So you have to really do a self check to see, is this relationship going anywhere? Is it worth it? Because LDR is tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's tough because one, you don't see each other in person. Obviously now it's a bit easier with FaceTime and the technology we have, but iba pa rin yung ano, you see each other in person,
Yep.
spend time with each other. So that part is hard, and then I guess the fact that you're living separate lives, it's natural for you guys to kind of grow apart unless you really make an effort to include each other in your days.
For how long will we be, guys, LDR?
So it's been about, I think, over a year na. And walang set contract. I mean, walang set date yung end ng contract niyo. So we'll see after that. But it's not a lifelong thing. I mean, soon, hopefully.
What
it'll
if
come
an
to a close.
opportunity comes over there and she says, "Ty, let's move here."
Ooh. Anong gagawin ko dun?
Same thing.
Wala nang our Singapore, team.
Parang wala na ata eh. I know there used to be Singapore Slingers, but I think na disband na.
But does that cross your mind?
Honestly, I don't see myself moving there as long as I'm still playing basketball.
Yeah.
But after basketball, all bets are off. Yeah.
Okay. So, right now, she's there. And do you see her saying na, or are you prepared for that? Like saying na, I want to stay here.
Well, as of now, we've already talked about it, and she's not gonna stay there.
That's
for
good.
Naman. Yeah.
Thank God. So, guys, yung mga fans,
Thank God. That's
you
sigh of
are
relief.
safe. They are together.
Yeah, we're good.
And they will last
Hindi.
forever. Let's not, wag niyo gayahin si Kathniel.
Oh boy.
Ay, nako.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole...
That's a different.
That's
yeah.
a different...
But I was
different-
shocked. I was shocked by that because actually, see Andy used to watch their shows talaga and was a fan. So
Are you a fan too?
I wouldn't say fan, but I followed it because
I
for
think
some
everyone-
reason it just shows up on
Yeah,
your social media. So I was like, oh, nice.
But it's on Netflix, it shows up.
Yeah, on Netflix it shows up too.
I mean, for the couple na ganun kalaki, I mean, everyone knows.
Actually,
Diba?
I would say I was a fan. Like I wasn't like a
Talaga?
diehard fan, but
Ah.
I was like, oh, that's nice. These two are
Still
staying together. Yeah.
For over 15 years.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did you get inspiration from them back then?
Di naman siguro inspiration, but I was just like, oh, this is nice. So, kaya pala.
I see. So, I don't know, 5 years from now, what do you see? Where do you see yourself?
In terms of relationship? With
Relationship, career, anything.
Andy? 5 years from now, hopefully, married already to Andy.
Yo.
Yes!
Basketball wise, I wanna. Why not aim high, right? I wanna be the best point guard in the league by that time. So, why not? Right?
This season, there's a chance you get your trophy.
Hopefully. Yeah.
We'll be there sa playoffs.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just let me know. I'll send you guys tickets.
Yep, we would like to watch that. Sana
Ellen.
Sana close games. I love close games. Do you like close games? Or do you prefer
when we
tambak na light
win?
oven?
When
Yeah.
we win, yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously not when we lose. Yeah.
No, I mean like during. Pag during.
During.
Or
Parang
is there
na-hype
aim na
ka ba lalo?
tatambakan ka na kagad?
Yeah,
Sa bagay,
as
ganun naman
a
talaga eh.
player, mas gusto mo syempre
Yeah.
na convincing win.
So, we mentioned a while ago na what would you be sa diba? We mentioned kanina na what will you be if you weren't a basketball player? Okay, we won't ask that question, but we will ask what will you do after basketball? Have you thought that through? Life after basketball? Because your career can only go till you're 39, 40?
Yeah, and that's already being generous.
Yes, that's being generous.
That's being generous. If I reach that would be perfect. That would be perfect.
Would you like to reach that?
As of now, my mindset is I'm gonna play ball for as long as my body
Can.
allows. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, back to your question, I think I'm already starting to invest my money into certain things. So there's real estate, some businesses that I've gotten into, and hopefully, those things will pay dividends in the long run. Because as you know, everyone says real estate is a good investment, right? But people don't realize it takes a long time for you to get your investment back unless you flip whatever you got right away. But for me, I got a condo and I'm renting it out. So hopefully that'll provide stable income in the long run. And eventually, hopefully I can buy more property.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
So we have final questions for Tyler. Confessions with Tyler Tio. These are the fast, rapid questions.
A couple of episodes back, we did like this, like paulit-ulit na eh.
Okay. So first question is, this is from Val. Did you ever get indecent proposals?
Ooh, like from actually yeah. Pero through ano lang. Wait, by indecent proposals you mean
Dirty proposals. Any indecent. Sorry.
uh
It can mean anything.
yeah, meron sa like Instagram, people just slide into the DMs and they're like, how much for a night?
Wait,
That's what I meant by it. But,
ito yung question eh, lalaki ba o babae?
Yeah, may mga lalaki din.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm just like, I don't even open the messages.
You don't open it. So, but you see the first line.
Yeah.
Is there what's the highest amount offered?
I don't remember, but
Okay, good.
somewhere
Just
along
later,
those
yeah.
lines, they're just like, or can you send like nudes, yung mga ganun.
So male and female does that.
Male and female, yeah.
Cool.
Pero feel ko yung iba, ano eh,
Fake.
catfish.
Yeah.
For sure.
Correct. So, was there a time a fan ever stepped on your boundary, stepped over,
I think there are times that they can get too aggressive in terms of like pulling me or holding me, especially pag big crowd. And
How do you handle it?
I just try to be nice because
Mahirap.
yeah.
Tsaka
Kasi
usually, ang umatak sa'yo, di ba? Puro girls.
yeah. Tsaka parang I just see it from their perspective na this, I mean, they just want a picture. Like at the end of the day, they're fans and they just want a picture. And
Kung girls tas maganda, naiinis na si Andy.
you gotta ask her that.
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna.
answering for her.
Okay, so last two. Who is your top 5 NBA players of all time?
Ooh, top 5. You know my number 1 is LeBron James.
I know that. Yeah.
LeBron James, number 1. Number 2, Michael Jordan. Number 3, ooh, that's tough. I'll go Kareem. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, number 3. Number 4, I think I'll go Magic Johnson. And then number 5, Shaq.
Not Steph. No Steph there.
Actually, sasabihin ko pa nga lang
He
eh.
can make it, but parang
Not for you yet.
not,
It's okay.
no, not yet. Yeah.
All right. And next is, who is your top 5 PBA players?
Ooh, top 5 PB players.
You can
Number
include
1,
yourself.
No, I won't.
kidding,
Don't worry. Number 1 for me, Junmar Fajardo.
Okay.
Because he's just so dominant. How many MVPs do you have? 6, 7 MVP. That's crazy. So he's number 1, and then by position na lang.
Okay.
At the point, I'll go with Jimmy Alapag because of not only what he does statistically, but also his leadership is known for being one of the best leaders. So that's something that I aspire to be. And obviously he led Gilas to that big win against Korea. So him, and then at the shooting guard, wow, this is hard. I'll go Mark Kagiwa because I was a Hinebra fan growing up because of Mark Kagiwa and JJ Helterbrand. That Fast and Furious era. So I'll put him there. Then small forward, I'll go. That's tough.
It's okay. You don't have to answer. Top 3 is fine. But
Okay,
who
okay,
inspired
that's
you the
fine.
most? Who inspired you
me the
growing up?
most?
Like, I want to be like this guy.
In the PBA?
In the PBA. Because in the NBA, I know it's Dwayne Wade. Yeah. In
I
the
think
PBA.
sa PBA siguro the Savior alumni. So Chris Tiu, T.Y. Tam,
Oh,
Joseph
okay.
Yo. Because
Cool.
obviously they came from Savior, right? So they went through the same leagues that I went through, the same challenges. Savior not recruiting was a challenge for us, but they proved that they can make it to the next level and excel. So when I saw that, I was like, I want to be like those guys.
How do you feel na ngayon all-rookie team ka?
It's
Are you surprised?
it's a mix of both because as a competitor, syempre you have to believe in yourself. Your confidence. As a basketball player, you won't make it to the PBA level if you don't have any confidence. So, half of me says that I knew all along that I had it in me, which I did.
Yes,
Which
you
is
did.
why we were frustrated, right, when I wasn't performing to my expectations, and which is normal.
Yeah,
But
of
at the
course.
same time, the little kid in me is saying, "Wow, this is something that you dreamed about, and you're there." So it's like
Only a few people, dream as a kid what they want to become and stick to the same dream
right,
and
they
make
grow.
it come true. And you're one of them.
right.
You should be very proud of that.
Honestly, I'm pretty proud of that. But at the same time, it's like sometimes it doesn't feel real. Like, wow, this is something that I dreamed about when I was a kid. But day to day, it feels like a normal thing. Like it feels like a job. There's the hardships about being a professional basketball player. But yun nga, like you said, I go back to me being a kid and me thinking that this is something that I dreamed about, which makes it worth it. Diba?
Looking back, when you asked me if I could be a PBA player, mentally no.
No, it's different, man.
And a basketball player for a living, mentally no. Because if I'm so tired, I'm like, shit, I'll give it up.
Yeah,
Sometimes I have that mentality.
Iba yung you really have to. People think it's physical, right?
Yeah.
Half of it, maybe more,
Mental.
is mental.
Yeah.
Because there's so many.
It's grueling, Ron.
It's very. you were a college athlete,
Yeah.
right? So,
Sometimes in the middle of the game, I'm like, I don't want to.
Yeah,
But if you're on this bench, you're like, fuck, man, play me.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're tired, like, shit, it's on me.
Yeah. Daming there's so many mental hurdles that you have to get through. And I guess segue na rin to anyone listening to this podcast that is going through those things, like maybe not getting enough playing time or so that same situation that I went through. Just keep working on your game, keep believing in yourself. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not good enough. That's it.
It will come.
It will come. Because you just lay the groundwork. It may not show up. Your hard work may not show up the next day, but just keep getting 1% better, and then you'll be surprised after 3-5 years you're at this level now because of the groundwork you put in. That one summer 5 years ago, diba?
Yeah.
It just adds up.
Oh, look! Our sponsor has come.
What is that?
Wait, we're about to end the show, but you came on the right time. This is James, by the way. Tyler James. Sige, pasok mo na. Come on. Bring it in. We got... Gutom kami. You should have came earlier. Kumakain
What
kami
is that,
habang
popcorn?
Popcorn.
Oh, I love popcorn.
See? Wait, just bring it here. Kami na. Ano tawag dito?
Thank you.
Sorry?
Chef Tony's.
Chef Tony's Popcorn, everyone. Today our episode is sponsored by Chef Tony's Popcorn. Thank you very much, Chef Tony.
Segue lang kami na yun.
Yeah. James, where can we get this?
Available in the SM stores, Robinsons.
Can you repeat
So
what you're
that's
saying?
in SM Stores, Robinsons, Ayala Malls there. So may mga stalls kayo on those malls.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Actually, ang daming
Do you have an IG page or anything?
Instagram is Chef Tony's. Chef Tony Popcorn.
Nice. Thank you.
Tell them how it tastes like.
Yeah. Dude, I love those. I like the caramel one, I think.
Oh shit. Good. Thank you, everyone. Get your Chef Tony's Popcorn.
Oh,
And
so this is the country cheddar.
yeah,
Harap.
very good. So, final. This is the final question. You made it right on time. What is next for Tyler Tio?
What is next? So, take a quick break, go to Taiwan with you and the family. So,
Sayang hindi ako kasabay.
dapat sumama kayo. So, get that quick break, quick refresh, and then back to the season when we come back.
Okay.
Hopefully make a deep playoff push.
We want to see that. I cannot wait for that. I'm sure you will. And
Yeah.
is there anything you want to promote while we're here? Messages to your fans.
Sure.
Anything. Inspiration. The inspiration just came for basketball players.
Yeah.
So
I just want to say thank you for all the support to anyone who's still supporting me. I really appreciate you guys. Honestly, it's a huge inspiration for me because, as I mentioned, sometimes it gets hard being a basketball player. Obviously, I wouldn't give it up for anything, but there are tough times, and the support of the fans really helps me get through those times as well. And just want to say thank you, and hopefully I see you guys at the games. And it's pretty much
guys,
it.
fill up the arenas, or we're gonna propose to stop the NBA. That's the highlight. Put that on the highlight.
Stop the NBA for PBA.
Yes, for PBA. Anyways, do you want to plug in? You want plugins?
Instagram, Facebook.
Do you want?
Where can
or
they
you don't
follow
do that stuff anymore?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, Tyler_Tio. Facebook, Tyler Tio. TikTok, Tyler_Tio.
Oh yeah. Do you dance on TikTok?
I don't dance on TikTok, but I post videos from time to time. But ngayon kasi season so
no
I try
time.
wala masyadong oras.
Okay.
But eventually, especially during our Taiwan trip, maybe I'll post a reel.
Cool. See you guys on the next. Thank you for watching. Please don't
you guys
forget to
for
like and
watching.
subscribe.
And again, thank you to Chef Tony's, and you can follow Wayne at
Yeah, Wayne Titan.
and me, Roger Chan, and
Wayne Jason!
Thank you.
Thanks
you,
for
Chef
having
Tony.
me. Thanks for having me.
all right.
Woo.